The final FP1 of the final Grand Prix weekend of this enthralling season, and it was time to give some new blood a chance to test their mettle in the world's fastest cars. There were 10 rookies behind the wheel in Abu Dhabi first practice. Many of those have had a taste on previous Grand Prix weekends, but there were 2 debutants. Formula 3 runner-up Zach O'Sullivan had a go in one of 2023's super quick cars, the Williams vacated by Alex Albon. And 3-time world champion Max Verstappen handed over his Red Bull to Formula E world champion Jake Dennis. The increase in speed seemingly catching the British driver out.
I need to box this lap. My helmet is nowhere near tight enough.
Isaac Hadjar, Frederick Vesti, Robert Schwartzman, Felipe Drugovich, Jack Doohan, Theo Pourchaire, Ollie Behrman and Pato Award were the other freshmen given a final session outing ahead of the postseason test in Abu Dhabi. Out on track, Vesti had a touch of oversteer through turn 12, Hadjar sprayed some sparks and shaved a little paint off the curbs. Award went sliding through the final corner, as did O'Sullivan at the same spot, and Pourchaire rumbled over the lumps at the start of one of his push laps.
Did you see turn 2, turn 3? I had the crazy bottoming. I almost lost the car there due to bottoming.
Copy there, we saw it.
Doohan had a scare when he came across a slower moving Logan Sargent.
Almost had the biggest accident of my life.
Yeah, we saw that.
Oh my god, man.
It's alright, mate, don't worry.
Doohan was too late. Sorry.
Award finished P4 in this year's IndyCar Championship, his results including 7 podiums, accruing him enough points to qualify for a super license. And the Mexican driver has been rewarded for those efforts with a 2024 McLaren reserve seat. Drugovich leads with his head held high, best of the rookies and second best overall, using Fernando Alonso's Aston Martin. He beat Grand Prix winners Daniel Ricciardo, Carlos Sainz and Valtteri Bottas. McLaren have opted to extend their deal for Mercedes to supply power units to the Woking-based team for an additional 5 years. The new arrangement runs to the end of 2030, crucially taking them through into the new regulations set to come into force in 2026. With Lando Norris sitting this one out, Oscar Piastri led the papaya line, his best lap good enough for P6 as the flag fell. Lance Stroll had a big slide at the final turn, the Canadian with an excellent save to keep his Aston Martin out of the wall. George Russell was the fastest man on track, the Mercedes driver banging a time of 1 minute 26.072 to take the top spot. So Russell from Drugovich, Ricciardo, Bottas, Stroll, Piastri and Sainz. Then came Schwartzman, Pierre Gasly and Yuki Tsunoda. Sargent P11 ahead of Vesti, Doohan, Pourchaire, Award, Dennis, Hadjar, O'Sullivan, Kevin Magnussen and Oliver Behrman.